Well, good evening, and welcome to Experience the People's Podcast, where we talk about the latest topics, trends, and interesting people. I'm your host, JL, the Anti-Guru, and tonight we're going to be talking about the 3 common mistakes to avoid as a new creator on YouTube. So let's jump right into it. You know, if you were able to use Sherman and Mr. Peabody's Wayback Machine, let me get there we go. So if you were able to use Sherman and Mr. Peabody's Wayback Machine to see all of the first videos of your favorite YouTubers, you'd see some common mistakes that are nowhere to be found in their videos today. But we're going to jump right into this training, guys, and I'm going to share this information with you. So, you know, with trial and error, you know, your common content creators, they spent time over years discovering that their intros were terrible, mine included. But let me show you one of my early videos. Let's go right to it here. See. Now, this is when I was calling myself the traffic man, guys. But you can see, hey first guys, of all, the quality of the video. Look at that. I got that thing around my face like I work for NASA.
AKA the traffic man. Today's video is going to be a training video. I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to get ranked on the first page of Google.
And as you can see, and you know, I'm sitting there with a wife beater on with the sleeves out. I got this little stuffed animal in the background. I got a vision board back there. You know, this is when I first got started. But you notice how I was kind of stumbling over my words.
Now I'm going to use a YouTube video as a...
So let me stop sharing my screen. Let's get right into this training. You know, so, you know, I've always believed that a good way to learn is by making mistakes, but a better way to learn is by studying other people's mistakes. So I wanted to give you the 3 most common mistakes I see in new YouTubers today when it comes to the intros. And if you avoid these, you'll start seeing your viewers stick around longer on each video. So mistake number 1, taking too long to get to the subject. Like you saw in that video I was showing you. I hope you saw it. I'm stumbling over my words. I'm not getting right to the point. You know, but first and foremost, I've seen too many creators take forever to get to the point, myself included. They typically start with, "Hey, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. My name is JL, and before I give you any information about what you just clicked on, I thought it would be a perfect time to tell you about how sorry I am that I haven't posted in a few weeks. I'll get better. Don't worry." You know, don't worry about introducing yourself, guys, or telling people why you haven't posted in a couple of weeks. Instead, jump right into the content or the topic of the video. Remind yourself that someone clicked on your video for a reason, to answer their question, review a product, or teach them a skill they're looking for, like we're doing tonight. I'm trying to teach you something that will help you move that success needle. So mistake number 2, asking people to subscribe and like too early. You know, asking your viewers to click, subscribe, and hit the like button is absolutely okay to do in your videos. In fact, it's essential. In fact, you should do so every once in a while. The problem is I see too many beginners encourage their viewers to subscribe before they've even gotten into the content. One thing I realized is that your content value will typically speak for itself. People will hit the subscribe button when they're ready. So instead of trying to get people to subscribe by hammering them, provide as much value as you can from the start and don't waste their time. Mistake number 3. The first 30 seconds of your video is the most crucial part of your entire video. If you can keep the viewer past the 30-second mark, you have a better chance of keeping them for the rest of the video. So put some time and effort into making the first 30 seconds intentional. I like that word, intentional. So if you're someone who doesn't usually script your videos or just use bullet points, it's worth scripting your intro word for word. And I know what you're saying, but JL, I can't memorize all those word for word. I found it so important that even when I'm live streaming, like I'm doing tonight, I will read the intro off my computer screen if I have to. So uh, now here's a bonus tip. Plan your video ahead enough to grab some B-roll footage that matches your script so that you can grab the viewer's attention even more. And here's your homework for tonight. But before we get into that, let's go back over the 3 common mistakes. Number 1, taking too long to get to your topic. Number 2, asking people to subscribe and like too early. And number 3, winging your hook. You want to make sure that that first 30 seconds is intentional and that you are getting straight to the point. Incoming message. All right. That's war. Intentional so that you can, if you can hold them for that first 30 seconds, they'll usually watch the entire video. So here's your homework for the rest of the week. This week's homework is to make a checklist based off of the mistakes that I've mentioned in this video and make sure you don't miss anything in your next video. That's right. Make a checklist off of these 3 mistakes. And I guarantee that you'll get more viewers. They'll start watching more of your video, watching a longer portion of your video because, like I've even said, the first 5 seconds, if after that, you get to skip after that first 5 seconds, you've got about 10 or 15 seconds up to 30 seconds to grab their attention, get straight to the point, and start giving out the content that's valuable to your viewer. Remember, they are looking for answers. They're looking for product reviews. They're looking for something from you. So make sure you provide that as quickly as possible. And then after you've given them some valuable information, then you can ask them to subscribe and like and all of those other things. So if this information has been informative, if you found any value in it, whether you're watching it here live or you watch it on YouTube, please go on over to the channel, JL the Anti-Guru. Make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe if you choose to do so. And if you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell so that you will be notified when I upload new content. So again, these are the things that you need to do. All right. That's all that I have for you tonight. I'm trying to be as brief. I know everybody's been wanting to know more and more about YouTube. Next week's content is going to be more about YouTube. Haven't exactly decided exactly what it's going to be, but it's all going to be YouTube related for the next couple of weeks. So remember my motto, the 3 R's: respect yourself, respect others, and always take full responsibility. Remember, we're on every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we'll see you in the next video.